Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so before the video begins, I want to come at you guys completely straight up here in this video by first off saying that with what you're about to see and what's going to be discussed here in this video is 100% rumors and speculation and nothing more. So I ask you guys that you please take this with a pinch of salt. And also, ladies and gentlemen, seeing as how this is going to be a speculation video with a lot of discussion and stuff in it, I also would like to hear from you guys what you guys think about what is being discussed here in this video. I would really love to hear your guys' thoughts. And I also gotta say that when it comes to videos like these, you guys have come up with really solid theories and speculations yourself, which just absolutely blows my mind, and I am more than impressed. So, with that being said, guys, I also would like to preface to say, sorry for the lateness here of this video, in case you guys haven't seen my last video. It basically is to say that I just got back from the gym, and I kind of had to rest up a little bit, because, I mean, I had 375 put on my back, and I squatted that to death, and I gotta say that I feel pretty damn good, but I was also pretty tired, so need a little bit of rest, kind of recharge a little bit. But with all that being said and out of the way, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's smash a ton of support here on this video. With that said, let's get started. I was just talking about forfeits, and he just did it! 1930! Oh, shit! Do I look like a baby? Do I have a little sookie in my mouth? Am I wearing a little diaper? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Pokemon fans of the world, you know who it is, and I come at you guys back again once again with a brand new video. And ladies and gentlemen, it has been quite a while since we have done a video like this. So, as I said before the intro of this video, I once again preface to say, please take this with a pinch of salt. And what we got going on here, as you see at the bottom of the screen, is that this is a rumor of the first alleged Gen 8 details. So, with that being said, this article is also from PokeJungle, so I'll leave a link of it in the description box down below. Big shout out to PokeJungle. They provided us with some pretty solid content to talk about in the past. I want to say thank you once again. Go show PokeJungle some major love. With that being said, let's get started with the first detail of the video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so first things first, I want to reiterate the fact that we know for certain that Generation 8 is going to be released on the Nintendo Switch. And I just gotta say that I am so bloody excited to see what big difference there's going to be between the main series Pokemon games on the Nintendo 3DS, which you already know how good the graphics are. I mean, my god, the improvements are unreal. And you have the Nintendo Switch, which has just over-the-top amazing graphics, so we can only just begin to speculate and picture what the animations of the moves are going to look like, what the 3D sprites and models are going to look like. It's going to be fantastic. Now, what we got going on here is that we have ourselves some rumors from some of the same people who actually knew about Rainbow Rocket. And the thing is that, you know, we thought it would be just a rumor, and then lo and behold, it became reality. So it's just like, okay, so this actually may have some, you know, pool behind what we got going on here. So once again, I do want to preface to say that this is not confirmed, but I gotta say that this does have my juices flowing, and it wouldn't surprise me, honestly, if some of what we read here in this article actually turns out to be true later on down the road when there's more speculation and more talk about Generation 8. But with that being said, let's talk about some of these subjects here, and let's get started. So the first thing is, the Chinese localization team has already finished translating the game's script. So yeah, like that's actually quite awesome. And the next one we got going on here is that there will be no new Mega Evolutions introduced in the new games. Oh man, I just gotta say, that is actually pretty damn disappointing. Now, I understand that, you know, Gen 6 was the big generation, like the generation that revolved the most around Mega Evolution, much like Generation 7 revolved the most around the use of Z moves. So I kind of wonder, you know, what sort of gimmick, what sort of special feature is Gen 8 going to revolve around? I mean, I just, like, the possibilities are endless. I mean, you know, like, it's just honestly amazing. And here's the thing, though, ladies and gentlemen, is that even though these features are Gen exclusive, so to speak, meaning that, for example, Gen 6 was all about Mega Evolution, Gen 7 was all about Z-moves, Gen 8 is all about whatever kind of whatever, you know, it would honestly really be nice if every now and then we could kind of revisit these past gen features and, you know, tack on a few extra Mega Evolutions or a few extra exclusive Z moves. I think that would honestly be really good, but you want to know something? Like, it wouldn't surprise me if sometime down the road they end up doing something special like that. I mean, we can't count out Game Freak because they have surprised us with some of the craziest things, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just honestly amazing. So, with that being said, speaking of Z-moves, actually, like, this right here, this next point is about Z-moves. Z-moves return will now use motion control to activate using the Joy-Cons. Okay, so let me get this straight. So, are they saying that in order for you to activate these Z-moves, you gotta use the Joy-Cons to somehow activate, like, the pattern? Like, oh man, that's actually pretty damn awesome. I mean, wow. That's just, okay, that's awesome. That's basically the best way I can put it, is that that's awesome. And here's the thing, it kind of gives you a little bit more of a challenge, you know, to kind of think on your feet and to kind of be more quick with the controls, if that's the case. So, yeah, like, that's too awesome is the best way I can put it, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, central plot revolves around the conflict between tradition and innovation. So, we have our, wow, that is very, very just, like, profound right there. Wow, like, that's actually really deep. Like, already, like, you got tradition, meaning, like, the traditional ways of doing things, and then innovation, meaning you're creating new ways. So it's like you are, so it's like you have two different personalities, perspectives, if you will, kind of clashing, saying it's like, well, you got one person that is all about the traditional ways of doing things, and then you got the other side of the fence where it has the people that want to innovate, that want to be creative, that want to find new ways to do things that they deem to be bigger and better and produce better results. Like, that is just, man, that's gonna be good if that's the case. Holy cow. Wow, I am blown back already. Like, holy shit, that's awesome. So region inspirations have been rumored to be Spain or Italy. Now see, here is the thing, and this is what almost tilted me to actually make a video about this, was that I've been hearing a lot of rumors about how the next generation of Pokemon could actually take place in Spain, and I'm just like, okay, like, that's just, oh man, like, I'm just gonna be so interested to see how that is gonna work out, and Spain is definitely gonna be a very, very interesting kind of place to base a Pokemon region off of, you know? Like, that's just awesome. Oh man, like, I am just, oh, whew! I am blown back right now, like, with what is going on right here, despite the fact that these are only just rumors, you know, this is where it gets the creative juices flowing. I'm just like, man, like, just imagine if this was the case, like, damn, that's awesome. Woohoo, shit. And last but not least, the release is to come in late 2018 or early 2019. To be quite honest with you guys, I'm probably gonna say that it would not surprise me if it came out in December of 2018, because it seems like that as of late, the new games, like the new main series games, whether they be remakes or whether they be new generations, have been released in the seasons that, you know, are leading up to winter. So, I mean, for example, you had Pokemon Sun and Moon be released on November, and Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon be released in November. And then with X and Y, I believe it came out on it came out in October, if memory serves. So it's just like, it wouldn't surprise me, basically what I'm trying to say, is that if we've seen the release of Gen 8 come in the last portion of the year, but it also kind of wouldn't surprise me as well if they decide to hold off until 2019 for further production and all that stuff, because hey, you know what? It's like, like I said, just wouldn't surprise me. And also, ladies and gentlemen, to be fair, and this is just strictly my opinion, you know, please don't get your torches and pitchforks up at me about this. This is just my opinion, man. Please don't need choke me. But it honestly wouldn't surprise me, though, if they decide to hold off even longer, because it seems like that, like, it was just only last year, literally, that they introduced to us Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then exactly 1 year later, they released Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So it's like, you got Gen 7, and then you got, you know, Part 2 of Gen 7, essentially. So it's just like, man, it's like they were just popping off these games left, right, and center, basically, and I'm just like, damn, man, like, that's just nuts, like, woof, it was just crazy, is what I'm trying to say, you know what I mean? But with all that being said, let's keep going here with this article. Okay, so in the next paragraph here, they're basically saying that, and I quote, these details pale in comparison to what has also been said, though, and that is the games feature a new simplified battle system which has been compared to that of Digimon World games. So here's the thing, is that I've never played any of the Digimon games, so I don't even know what sort of opinion to have for that, to be honest with you. But actually, we actually have ourselves some more clarification here. So, for those not familiar with them, they use a real-time battle style in which moves are still selected via menu and include the option to attack or block moves from your opponent. So, what? Oh my god, that would actually be so cool. Like, okay, here's the thing, okay, they actually say this in the next line, that, you know, comparing that sort of battle system to the battle system of Pokken Tournament, which the moves are either attacks, blocks, or grabs, and they work in a rock, paper, scissors kind of fashion. But I was literally just about to say that, like, this kind of reminds me a little bit of Pokken Tournament DX, because, see, here's the thing, is that, oh man, I'm never gonna forget this night, you know? Like, me and Jason, we were playing Pokken Tournament DX, and I was spamming Suicune, and it sounded like an angry man on steroids whenever it used the Hydro Pump, and I'm just like, man, there's no way that shit can be blocked, and it's just like, it's block, dodge, all that stuff, and like, it was just a crazy-ass mess of action, fun, hype, excitement. But of course, we had to keep it down, though, because it was like 2 in the morning, and, his host was asleep, so it's like, well, it would be absolutely kind of not cool to be all loud and rowdy and stuff, but man, oh man alive, like, the hype and excitement was there, and I gotta say that if they introduce those kind of features in the battle system of the next generation of Pokemon in the Nintendo Switch, I just... GG. That is literally all I gotta say to sum everything up, is GG. That's gonna be something to be nailed out of the park, man. Woo, man. That is absolutely amazing. So, with that being said, guys, that's basically it for this article. I mean, it says if the above were to be true, it would certainly be a change for longtime trainers and could have the potential to disrupt the deep strategy game competitive players love. But see, here's the thing, though, is that this introduces a new style of competition. I mean, you know, instead of it just being about, like, Pokemon being, you know, the most OP and all that stuff, like, you know, your Landorus, your Ash Greninjas, Toxapex, Celstalias, all that stuff, it's like, now it's like you got to rely on different mechanics, and I'm just like, man alive, that is just... oh, that's gonna be so cool if that is the case, and woo! All I gotta say, man, is that I don't think competitive battling could be ready for a feature like this, and if they are, man, there's gonna be a changing of the guard when it comes to strategizing, because rather than so much worrying about team building and you know, predictions and all that stuff, you're gonna have so much more to worry about, and that being to block and dodge and all that stuff. Like, that's gonna be nuts. Like, that's just gonna be absolutely nuts. And then ask, what do I think? Bro, I said GG. If that is the case, man, wow. That's gonna be absolutely amazing. Like, oh my god, like, whoo! That's literally all I gotta say, so, yeah, damn. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so that right there is going to conclude this video. Now, I actually have 2 questions of the video for you guys to answer in the comment section down below. Question number 1 is, out of everything that you see here in this article, which feature would you love to have implemented the most in the next generation of Pokemon games? Arguably being on the Nintendo Switch. There's no arguably about it. Sorry about that. Because it's confirmed that it will be on the Nintendo Switch. And question number 2 is, when it comes to the theme of Generation 8, what theme do you hope for that to be? I mean, for example, the theme for Generation 6 was Mega Evolution. The theme for Generation 7 was Z-Moves. Now, the thing is, with Generation 8, there's a lot of possibilities, like I stated earlier, but which feature would you guys love to see Generation 8 be based around? And I gotta say, man, that with those 2 questions right there, man, I'm looking forward to your guys' answers. So, with that said, guys, I want to say thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to smash the like button and let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the contents here in this article. And with all that being said, if you're new here to the channel and want more videos like this, then be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. That way you guys will be the first to know and you won't miss an upload. And with all of that finally being said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you guys again for watching this video. Don't forget, I love each and every single one of you guys. So have yourself a good night, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, subscribe, support, stay positive, keep it 100, and I will see you next upload.